what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight, I'm going to be giving you guys an update on what's been going on with Chris Sails and the reason why we have not gotten a how I feel about my ex having a baby videos. And it looks like we won't have any of those types of videos anytime soon. So a lot of you guys know I covered this story between Chris Sails and Parker on how she alleged that he abused her. She showed up with a black eye on social media. A lot of people were wondering what happened to her. It later came out that she alleged that she was beat by Chris, and she alleged that she was strangled almost, and her head was beaten in the concrete, and she alleged that this crazy thing happened. So later he was charged, and then now he's ongoing trial for the incident. If you guys missed out on any of those videos, be sure to check out my other videos where I went in depth on this situation to bring yourself up to speed on what's going on. But for those of you guys who know about the alleged accounts and you guys know about it, let me give you guys an update on what is happening now. So there were plenty of stipulations placed on Chris, and one of the stipulations was that he could not leave out of Houston. But now they have given him even more stipulations in regards to what he cannot do while out on bond for this alleged attack that happened with Parker. So it looks like now, not only is he not allowed to leave Texas, but he also is not allowed to use any social media platform, none whatsoever. To me, I feel like it's kind of unfortunate because, yes, domestic violence is a horrible thing, but in this situation, I think that this is a situation where there is a lot of evidence that Parker is an aggressor as well, and it's a lot of videos that show that she starts fights with him and she would punch him and all kind of things like that. So I think in certain situations, it should be looked at a little bit different. I feel like until he is actually proven guilty for this, then maybe take social media out of his equation. I really don't understand if he didn't okay, so if this was a situation where he had a video and he beat her on video and he posted it on social media and something like that, then I can understand why they would say, okay, you can't use social media, you're abusing it. But in this case, the alleged incidents that happened were not posted on social media on his account. It was not broadcasted or anything. So, and she's the one who brought awareness to the situation by posting herself up with a black eye. So for him to not be able to use social media, which is the means for him to take care of his family in the meantime, I don't know how I feel about that. But I'm going to go on over to The Blast to read to you guys what they have written up about this situation, because they have been getting all the information straight from the court proceedings. So I'm going to go on over to their website to read to you guys what they found out about his case. So let me go on over and... Okay, so this is what was on The Blast. It says, YouTube star Chris Sails has been ordered to stay off all social media platforms while out on bond in the case accusing him of assaulting his ex-girlfriend. According to court documents obtained by The Blast, a Texas judge recently ordered Sails is not allowed to use YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or any other platform while out on bond. The judge modified the original terms to now prohibit Sails from leaving Texas and will have to obtain GPS monitoring by the end of the month. So not only is he not going to be able to leave Texas, but they're going to make sure he's not going to leave Texas by putting an ankle monitor on him by the end of the month. Also, it says, last month the judge had ordered drug testing to the terms of release in the case. Sails was originally arrested on October 25th for assaulting his ex-girlfriend over an incident that went down in September in Houston. It says, in the criminal docs relating to the assault arrest, Sails was accused of third-degree felony assault by police after they responded to a call at the apartment the ex-couple shared. Police noted that Posey told them Sails became enraged when he noticed a message from another man on her Instagram. McKenna says Sails allegedly began slapping her with an open hand, striking her in her torso and other body parts. She claims he repeatedly struck her, knocking her to the floor, which left her with golf ball-sized bruises. She accused Sayles of punching her in the face with a closed fist, causing a black eye. Sayles allegedly placed his hands around her neck and applied pressure, which resulted in her being unable to breathe. McKenna told police she fought back, fearing he was going to kill her. Police note that during the alleged strangulation, he repeatedly slammed the back of her head against concrete. She pleaded with cops for an emergency protective order. According to docs, the judge granted a restraining order for Parker McKenna, prohibiting Chris Sayles from communicating with her or coming within 200 feet. So that is what it says happened on the blast as far as what terms he has now. Some of you guys know when I reported this situation, her accounts sound very, very extreme and crazy. And it sounds like something that, I would never want to endure or face. But at the same time, y'all know I look at things from both sides. With the given information that I have on Parker and the video documents that show that she is the aggressor in a lot of their altercations, and it's videos showing her talking about how she put her hands on him, she socks him, she punched him. There's video of him saying how much he hates that she puts her hand on him. When I heard some of the accounts, y'all might be mad at me, but a little bit of it sounded a little stretched, like the truth was stretched a little bit. And of course, there's evidence that she did have a black eye, but her getting her head beat into the concrete, her being strangled, some of the things that she said that happened, again, I'm not saying that they did not happen, but some of the things sound a little bit stretched. And that's just me. It just sounds a little bit stretched to me. I don't think that she's completely innocent in this situation. You know, y'all might get mad because y'all like to throw that victim blaming word out there, but it is what it is. I think that there was accountability on both parts. Chris is wrong, and I feel like Parker was also wrong in some parts of this. But anyway, so Parker has now responded to this situation via DM to one of my subscribers. They kind of felt some type of way about her messing up his life, quote unquote, in their words, not mine. And she responded to it, and they had a little bit of a back and forth. So I'm going to go over those receipts and read to you guys what she had to say about this. So it was a post that was a response to one of her Insta stories, and it says, "Be out here messing with people's income, living life like it's Gucci." And so Parker responded, and she said, am I the judge? ? They made that decision. Get out my DMs. You're a woman. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm not ashamed. I see it just like everyone else does. We're the same age. I wouldn't let it get this far, point blank. I'm not trying to be rude no more, LOL. My apologies for calling you a B. It just seems unreal, like that's how this man makes his bread. That's like saying don't act again. And then Parker responded, and she said, age has nothing to do with the fact that you're a woman. You should stand by other women, period, especially who are victims of abuse. But clearly you don't stand for ish. Maybe people should have been thinking about their true consequences when they decided to ruin their own lives. Everyone has choices. You don't know the full story, and I don't have to explain it to you. But bottom line, those decisions aren't made by me. I'm the victim, and you should be disgusted to even come in my DMs like this. I don't ask anyone for sympathy, but I don't deserve this. LOL, I've gone through plenty, and I pray you never have to face half of the ish I did. Then turn around and live through it in the public eye and deal with heartless people like yourself. Be blessed, love. I hope you find peace with this situation that has nothing to do with you. So my subscriber responded, and she said, I stand by every woman going through abuse, and I don't doubt it, but people are saying you're lying. You do know that, right? I don't know the full story. You're absolutely right. And you never cleared anything up, baby girl. Just like you posting Queen's song when y'all broke up looks crazy and spiteful. You said he did some ish before but went back. So yes, it looks like you're bullshitting, then had a BF days later, LOL. We all go through things. It makes us who we are. I'm not heartless by saying that you are messing with people's income, because that's what happened. Whether it was you or the judge, it happened regardless. I'm at peace and will always be. So Parker responded, and she said, you stand by every woman but come in my DMs to bash me? Makes sense. You clearly not that dumb. Or maybe you are, because you are on here acting like you know everything, like you have to be living my life for me. Boyfriend days later, question mark? Sorry, sweetie, that was the last thing on my mind. Regardless, for someone to be accused multiple times, not by one, but two women is enough proof. I can't discuss things legally, but when I can, trust, you'll get the full details and maybe won't be trying to stick up for a sick human being. And stop being part of the problem. Now, once again, get out my DMs with your ignorant BS. And then she also says, laughing my ass off, you sick in the head, go away. So then she replied and she said, Parker, did I bash you, question mark? Or did I say you're messing with a grown man with a child's income? Tell me how I bashed you, please. Did I say I know everything? Did I say I don't know the story? If you weren't dumb, you would read it right for the first time and actually comprehend it. But okay, if no one is going to tell you what people are saying on social media, I will. I'll be that person for the moment, because clearly you're not listening to what I'm saying. You're just getting defensive, or you can still be ignorant to the truth. My God, bye, Parker. You are being slow right now, but whatever, welcome. So again, these are exchanges that happened between one of my subscribers and Parker. They wrote her and had this back and forth and sent all of this stuff in to me. I don't know. I feel like so many other people, Parker, and like this person had told her, which is true, Parker never cleared up certain things, and I guess legally she can't. But even without her clearing up things, we all seen the video. Those of you who seen me covering this story, we all seen the video of her being the aggressor. So, you know, I can see why there's so many people skeptical, including myself, as far as her being totally innocent in this situation. And again, that doesn't make it okay for him to put his hands on her. And, you know, two wrongs don't make a right, but she's not squeaky clean in this either. And I don't think that it's fair for him to not to be able to use social media when that's his main source of income. I think that's kind of cruel. I feel like y'all already got this man bound to Texas. You already have certain stipulations. I feel like until he's actually convicted, that's kind of harsh and extreme to me, in my opinion, especially given the facts that Parker shown and documented to be the aggressor a lot of the times. That's just what it is. If I'm known to beat my man and always putting my hands on him, I don't think that it would be right that the one time I hit him and he hits me back or whatever, that he gets all these extreme consequences and I'm not held accountable. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that that's right. That's just me. And again, I'm sure I'm gonna see victim blaming in this thing, but it is what it is. I've been covering this story. The story, some of it sounds a little stretched and extreme. I know a lot of Queen supporters are happy for his downfall, and they're happy to see bad things happen to him. But I'm just a person that, you know, I don't know. I think that when I see that there's faults on both sides, certain punishments to me, I feel like are a little bit extreme. I don't know. I think not being able to work is like, I don't know about that. Like, that's his means of income. That's how he makes his money. That's how he takes care of his son. Like, once he gets convicted, then okay, y'all want to give him these punishments, then I get it. All right, guys. Well, that's all for that video. I know that's going to trigger a couple of people, but I said what I said. And it is what it is. I feel like they both had faults in this situation. And if you have been on my page from me covering it from the beginning, then you would understand that. If you watched their relationship, then you would understand the toxic stuff that was happening on both parts. No. But yeah, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for more celebrity news and gossip and YouTubers tea. But in order to do that, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button right now. Don't wait. Do it right now. All right, guys. Peace.